John, how's the week been? A rare week where you've not had Saturday, Tuesday, Saturdays. Has that been welcome, or given the form that you've been in, would you have actually welcomed a game on Tuesday night?
Probably a bit of both. Tuesday nights are always good, aren't they? Now, well, they have been recently, so a bit of both. But it gives us time to reflect and also recharge the batteries and get one or two back from injury if you like. So yeah, we've liked the downtime if you like, but it's a time to, as I said, reflect and look at what we've done and what we've achieved up to now.
That injury situation, is that timely, given a couple of international call-ups and a suspension for Tyler Walton is going to deprive you of a few this weekend?
Yeah, well, that's it, isn't it? But that's what the squad's for, Dan. So, lads are ready, chomping at the bit to come in. So, whoever gets the shirt, will have to stand up and be counted.
Brian Whitmarsh is one of those that's been called up. How quickly has he turned into a really important player for you, and how much is that a testament to his patience, given that he didn't come straight into the team when he joined you?
Yeah, but it is. He has to be patient. And I think we've had chats, the stuff that goes on off the pitch as well, the work that goes on off the pitch for lads that aren't playing, so that they have to be ready for when they are. And, we have bounce games and everything else that we organise. But there is work goes on off the pitch to make sure that when they do come in that they're ready. And, Joe's took his chance when he came in, and obviously you can see the evidence is there what he's done and scored the 3 goals that he scored.
How much does that send a message to those that have not been starting games but might get an opportunity, given international call-ups and suspensions and injuries and whatnot, that if you do grasp your opportunity, you can do what he's done?
Well, that is it, Dan, but you have to do it, so you have to grasp it, you have to take it, and that's what I say all the time. So, not only are we judging you when you get the shirt, as everyone else judges you, your fans, your home fans judge you, and then obviously there's contracts to be earned and everything else. So, basically, you're getting judged every single day in training, and when you get the shirt more so, because that's where you have to deliver, and you have to deliver for the club and the fans, and that's it really.
How pleased have you been with the last sort of 4 or 5 games? I think it's 1 defeat in the last 4, and you've won a couple of those as well. We're very close to winning the most recent one. How satisfying is it when we talk about performances a lot, but when you're also getting something for those performances?
It is. It's the big thing what you said there, is that you need something for them. So early on in the season, the performances were there, we didn't get nothing for them really. We did, we get a point if we drew, but we should have won them games. But now, all the hard work and everything else, and the stuff that goes on the pitch, the training pitch that is, and then obviously you start getting the results, and you start picking the points up that you deserve to pick up, because the performance have said that. It's really pleasing. So again, you can only pat the players on the back. We knew what we brought in, and it's fantastic to see that now.
We spoke last week about the strangeness of Tuesdays against Saturdays in your kind of 2025 form. It's probably very difficult to explain that. Is it just a bizarre coincidence that you've not been getting results on a Saturday, you've got loads of results on a Tuesday night? Is there anything you can do about that? Is it worth focusing on it?
No, it's not. Well, you go about mindset of players and mindset of everyone else and stuff, but I just think it's you've just got to see it out. I mean, Saturday would have been, if we'd have seen the free kick out, I mean, they hit a few free kicks from the same area and hit the wall and hit them over the bar, whatever. And then Saturday, you can look at it, everyone looks at it differently. We've spoke in-house of what we felt of, there's a free kick in there, we didn't get it. But ultimately, you've got to play to the whistle. You've got to see it out. You've got to stop the ball from going into the back of the net. We didn't in the last, was it the 94th minute, whatever that was. So, that would have put that one to bed, what you're talking about of winning on a Saturday. We have won on Saturdays before, so we've just got to get back to that. There's 9 games left, so we get back to that, and we've got an opportunity tomorrow.
That cushion that you've now got to the bottom 2, does that change the reflection to look up, to think about overtaking teams, or will it always be in the back of people's minds while it remains mathematically possible that teams can catch you?
No, but it's not done, is it? So, for us, whatever position we've been in, we've always wanted to look up anyway. We never want to look down, so you've got to keep looking up, and, that anyone can think about whatever the way, whatever way they want to look at it, the table that is, and look at it and speak about it. But for us, really, is that it's another game for us to get 3 points to get away from that bottom end. So if that comes Saturday where we win, and the other teams around us below us don't, then it's more healthier for us come the end of the day.
How impressed have you been by the job that Ian Holloway has done at Swindon? Of course, you played him twice in very quick succession here, didn't you? And since then, I think they've lost something like 5 games out of 22 and won an awful lot of those.
Well, early on, he was under pressure, wasn't he? And he's done a fantastic job since he's gone in. He's turned it round. He's an experienced manager. He's been a bigger dressing rooms with bigger players. So he's got all the knowledge and all the experience that he's now, it's coming to the forefront, isn't it? You know, you can see all that, you can see the results they've had. I think they've won 1 in the last 4, which was a good result, which is Walsall away, and they've drew the last 3. So he's done a fantastic job for me, and I know the fans sort of give him a bit of stick early on, but he's stuck to his task, and he's got them playing some really good stuff at times. He's changed the shape. He's gone from a 3 to a 4 and vice versa. So, you know, we know they're a good side, as we well know, playing them twice here and drawing with them here, beating them on penalties in the FA Cup. So it'll be a tough task going there.
Does it show, going on runs, being consistent, getting consistent results, what it can do for you? Because around the time of those games, as you say, they were very much being bracketed in with the teams in a relegation fight. Yeah,
I think anyone could beat anyone. Like I just said there about Swindon beating Walsall 1-0. So Walsall are top of the league, and they've gone to Walsall and beat them 1-0. I mean, we've gone and had some great results. I think Swindon beat Chesterfield 1-0 as well. Chesterfield, a fantastic side. Paul Cook doing a great job there, and we went to Chesterfield and beat them 3-0. So anyone could beat anyone in this league. And I think if you put a run of games together that is consistent, and you win them games, performances as well as winning the games, then you know we can take it up the table. So that's what our aim is and has been all season. And you know, for one reason or another, it hasn't happened. I said we're not going to go over stuff like that, but that's the job now going forward. You've got 9 games left. You've got an opportunity Saturday to start that run.
Farron Rawson was saying when he was in here earlier, he's been really impressed with the way that, as a group, the team has been defending. You've certainly not conceded the number of goals that you were doing right at the start of the season. Does that feel like it's been a continuous improvement, a sort of trend in the right direction?
Yeah, I would say so, because I think you don't just defend from the back, you defend from the front. So, you know, your forward lads who literally work the socks off to press in the right areas and stuff, and then you've got your midfielders, and then you've got your back line, and then you've got your keepers, you know, Michael Kelly and Billy Crellin, keeping the ball out the back of the net. So that's their job. So I think we're defending better as a team, better as individuals as well in certain moments. So I think collectively it's getting better, yeah.